Hey guys, it's Team Rated CDS here, and I'm doing another prediction video, but this time it is for NXT Takeover Brooklyn II. Um, it starts tonight around 8 Eastern Standard Time, but yeah, hell's from the Barclays Center, I believe. Now tonight the card is not as stacked as the normal Takeover cards, but as always, I expect it to be solid wrestling. Last year, what was it? The original Brooklyn Takeover event was much better than SummerSlam. So, but I don't expect that to happen this year, just because SummerSlam's ridiculously, the card's insane. But yeah. So let's get to this. We have first off, Asuka versus Bayley. I think their very first match that they had at the last, well, it wasn't the last takeover, was it? If it was, I don't remember. But yeah, that match was solid. But being a Bayley fan, I was kind of upset to see that happen to her, and I kind of think she's gonna lose it again tonight, mainly because I think Bayley gets moved up to the main roster. Asuka keeps her dominance. Maybe Asuka faces another person that I'm about to get to later on in the show. But yeah, Asuka's my pick for that one. Next up, we have Austin Aries versus No Way Jose. Now, I don't care for this match because I don't care for No Way Jose, mainly because that's a joke character. So obviously I'm going with Aries here. That's easy. Now getting to the person I was talking about with the Asuka thing, we have debuting Ember Moon. She was known as Athena on the indie scene. She is a very solid worker. She kind of resembles Asuka's body style, but she has like I don't know what type of fighting style she has. She mixes it up differently, but she is exciting. She is taking on Billie Kay. I have not seen a Billie Kay match, so I'm not entirely too sure with that, but since she's debuting, I'm going to have to go with Ember Moon here. I expect a solid match out of it, even though it's just like a thrown-in match. But I expect it to be decent. Next up would be Robert Roode versus what's his name? I don't know it. And the NXT, I call him La Sombra. But yeah, this is kind of a hard pick for me, mainly because La Sombra just debuted last takeover, and Rude, this is his debut, his match debut at least. I think this is going to be a very solid match, mainly because Bobby Roode is a good worker, even though I really don't care for him. La Sombra is an amazing worker. I want to say Rude gets it just because of this is his first match, and he's maybe going to use some heel tactics, maybe roll up of the trunks. You never know. But yeah, I'd like to say Bobby Roode gets it this time, mainly because it is his debut. He needs to get over with the crowd. As you've seen on NXT, he didn't do so well with that. They tried going for a face promo and all that, but they didn't buy it. Next up, we have the Revival versus Ciampa and Gargano. Now, this match, this could steal the show, mainly because if you've seen what Ciampa and Gargano have been doing these past few months in NXT, they have been killing it. And not only NXT, but that Cruiserweight Classic match that they had, that match was beyond fantastic. So I'm super proud of these guys to see them make it to NXT, and then not only that, they made it to the NXT, basically a pay-per-view. As much as I want to see Gargano and Ciampa win this, I sadly don't think they'll win. But if they were to win, then that gives the Revival the chance to go up to SmackDown and claim those SmackDown tag titles that are supposed to be out. the fall or whatever. But yeah, so I pick the Revival in that one. Like I said, if Gargano and Ciampa do win, I'm not going to be upset because I absolutely love them. Their tag team is phenomenal. Their tag team finisher is amazing. They love wrestling, so I love them. And then the main event, which I feel 50-50 about, mainly because I love Samoa Joe as the champion, but then I love Nakamura. Nakamura, like, he is what got me into Japanese wrestling. So to see Nakamura finally, like, you know, come to America, like, that was a big transition for him. His match with Sami Zayn, he absolutely killed it. His match with Aries was alright. I mean, wasn't fantastic, wasn't awful, but it wasn't what I'm used to, you know, seeing from Nakamura. But Nakamura versus Joe, I expect this to be a hard-hitting match. I expect them to kick the shit out of each other. I think it's going to be match of the night, probably maybe match of the weekend, but that's hard to say because you got Finn and Seth, as I said in the previous predictions video. But yeah, I expect Joe versus Nakamura to have some amazing amazing moments. If this feud does continue, I would like to see more. Maybe like a Iron Man match. An Iron Man match would be pretty cool between Joe and Nakamura. But if it doesn't continue, I would like to see at the end of the night, if Joe would win, I would like to see Hideo Itami come out and confront him. Or if Nakamura wins, then I would like to see Hideo Itami come out and confront him. Mainly because I just definitely want to see Hideo versus Nakamura or Hideo versus Joe. It needs to happen. It eventually will happen. But yeah. So that's my predictions video. Quick recap. I picked Asuka to win that match, Aries to win his, Ember Moon to win her debut, Robert Roode to win his debut, the Revival to retain, and Nakamura versus Joe. I don't think I said anyone yet. I'm gonna have to definitely go with Samoa Joe just because it's early in his title reign. But if not, if Joe loses, I hope he goes to the main roster pretty soon. Mainly because people on SmackDown need it. Like, SmackDown's roster, I think, is below the talent level that Raw. Mainly with people like Shelton Benjamin getting hurt. I see they're bringing back Kurt Hawkins, which is nice, but like they don't have like that mid card like thing. So maybe have if you really wanted to, have Joe lose, have Nakamura win, and have Joe go up to the main roster, have Miz cut a promo and all that shit, and then have Samoa Joe come out and whoop his ass, and then at the next show have Joe versus Miz, where Joe just kills the Miz. But yeah, that's my predictions. I hope you like these videos. I'm not entirely too sure if I should keep doing them. Let me know, comment, leave thumbs up. If you don't follow me on Instagram already, please go do so at Steinsenberg Customs, where I post everything from my pick fed, like previews, pick fed updates, just random funny wrestling memes, just everything. But yeah, please check that out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed.